Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Ralph William Podcast. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you. Cafecito!
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Excuse me, I'm choking on my coffee.
Hey, does anybody want a coffee? Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee? Does anybody want coffee? Who wants coffee?
Having conversation about society, one cup at a time. Coffee with RW.
Cafecito,
Pour
cafecito.
yourself a cup and join us.
Es un cafecito, cafecito.
What's going on, everybody? Rob William, coffee with RW. Early morning today. We burning down. We burning some wood out here today. Getting outside of the woods. Listening to WESN. We're getting ready for Mama Williams' birthday. Mama Williams' birthday is Friday, August 7th. And she's going to be 89 years old. So, we're going to be celebrating it the best way that we can. I gotta wash my hands because I had to use diesel fuel and some of it got in my hands. So I'm gonna go wash my hands and get some more coffee. I don't know when I have it all out of my hands. I hear the Doom Daily Show commercial on WESN, and that's not gonna be on anymore. So that's not the wrong coño man. Put it in the wrong fucking cup. need to switch it up because the station is doing some crazy song selections. No, I don't have any breakfast now. I'm just having some coffee, but there is a lot of fruit. You can have some fruit. I should have had some fruit first. Should have had some fruit before I drink some instant coffee. I gotta get the smell of fucking diesel fuel in my hand. Can never get that smell off. No matter how much soap I use. What soap am I using last? Some Gain hand soap. I didn't know Gain had hand soap. That's crazy. I'm gonna take my new cup of coffee, take it outside, and watch the world burn. Or at least it would. At least I watch the wood burn. I keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. I hope I don't need to add any more fuel. Or at least there you go. I got my phone. I got my phone. And now I proceed to continue with my coffee. It's just me. Me. Having my cup of coffee. I was told to do this very early in the morning to not bother people, and yet there's still people getting up and going to work. Hopefully this doesn't bother nobody. It is 6 in the morning. We're going to make sure that this is not going to be an all-day thing. And it's supposed to rain, but not today. All right, tomorrow, Friday, we're expecting a lot of people to show up for Mama Williams' birthday party. She's going to be turning the big 8-9. So everybody's coming to visit. So we're gonna try and accommodate a lot of people. There might be some people camping outside, camping in my inflatable tent, and some people are going to be man, it smells like shit for some reason. Some people are going to be camping outside, camping in the cars. We're going to try to accommodate as many people as we can in the home. But you either better have a hotel room or sleep in your car, or you're going to be sleeping on the floor. The one rule, well, maybe not the rule, it's probably just common sense. You know? We usually give priorities to the elders, you know, that are delicate with the sleeping. So, what do you guys think is the adequate age to be considered? Oh, you need a good. You need to sleep in a bed. Man, that'll come out right. What age do you consider someone now having to take care of you, or accommodating to you? Is what I'm trying to say. Accommodating to you. At what age? You think it starts like 45, 50, 60? I don't know. I think like it kind of like anything over 50. I don't think you should be sleeping on the floor. You know, there's like different levels. Like if you're under 50, you can still be on the floor. If you're over 55, you know, you need to be on a couch, right? If you're over 55, you can be on a couch. If you're over 60, or, you know, 60 and up, I think you deserve to have a bed, you know. And 60 and up, if you're delicate, you can get your own room, you know. But if you're under like 55, so there's different levels. Anything under 45, no, maybe anything under 40, you're sleeping on the floor. You can just throw yourself with a pillow and a blanket, and then it gradually builds up after that. When you get to like 46, 47, then you can get like an inflatable mattress on the floor or a mattress on the floor. Then 55 and up, you'll get the couch. You get a couch. 60 and up, then you can have your own bed. All right? Because you need to be accommodating, you know, and so on and so forth. But let me know what you guys think is the adequate levels to ages that people should be accommodated for. You know, obviously when I was younger, you were able to like crash anywhere. I could just find a little corner somewhere and get a pillow and a blanket, and I'd be okay for the night and crash. You know, that's still. I feel like I can still do that, but I can't do that for a long period of time. You know, I can probably get away with 1 or 2 days, but anything more than that, that becomes a problem. I'm not able to party like I used to. But then again, I never really partied, so that's the funny part. I was not really a party person. Never really a party person. I like to party in the sense where I enjoy the pleasures of maybe being tipsy, but not partying in the sense where I go to a nightclub, get hammered, you know, or a bar. I like to get hammered with people that I can trust somewhat, you know, somewhat. Can get hammered somewhat and still be able to, you know, be functioning. Playing some decent dance music right now. Hmm. So Brandon son is creeping up to me early. I broke nights. He's me party. It's actual work. I could, but catching up with The Walking Dead City. I saw the two episodes of the season, which is pretty good. I started watching at night. Usually you get not inspiration, you get time. You use a lot of your extra. So I started doing some station design. Uh, One of our we have on the station with our music controller, Tears. He does his overnight shows, teardrops of hip hop, where he plays a lot of on the ground hip and stuff like that. Kicks and he doesn't have a shirt. I want to give him a hoodie, you know, something for him to thank him for being a part of the station, you know. So I'm working on the design to put it on Redbow. If you guys see it on Redbow, the link is in the description. You can check all the designs and make a shirt or hoodie. Show your appreciation. He did a lot of work on the station, putting up, he put up a lot of music that we hear. He was able to find and curate and get a lot of the hip hop music that underground hip hop that you don't really hear anywhere else, and is I think is good hip hop, you know. But then again, I'm old and I grew up in a different generation of hip hop, you know. Different generations before me and after me, they probably had a different idea on what's good music, but pretty soon it's gonna get to the point where Eminem is gonna be considered like oldies hip hop or whatever the case, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's gonna be a weird thing. Let's put a classic on. Let's put My Name Is. Well, My Name Is already a classic. That shit came out like in 2000s, I think, or late 90s. Fuck. It's gonna get to the point where my hip hop is gonna be as old as me. Shit. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting how this music things happen. I sure have a lot of promotions on my station. And nothing new, just the same. But yeah, that's that's what I did. So I was working on the t-shirt for Tears, hoodie and Cheers. Watched The Walking Dead. Then I listened to a little bit of a podcast. Worked on some more of the station, and before you know it, it's bright out. It was like 5:30, and I'm like, hey, I might as well get up, start my work. Oh, I like this track. I got to know. So now I'm out here burning wood. We got to clear out some space out here for the party. So I'm burning wood to do my job. And that's what I'm doing. But now I get to have my coffee, be outside, work on my circadian rhythm, get some vitamin D when the sun comes out. While I'm burning some wood all day, or at least most of the morning, most of the morning to the afternoon. I'm gonna have to maybe eat some fruit. I had some pineapple and what's that called? Pineapple and papaya, which is pretty good. Pineapple and papaya. It's quite delicious. A lot of things that I've been noticing that the station or radios, they utilize a lot of social media. They need to have a video presence rather than an audio presence. Those that are on terrestrial radio, they already have the audience of those that use still radio, like terrestrial radio. And some use, some still, or some, are using more satellite, like Sirius. But trying to utilize this internet radio. So you can hear your favorites that you don't hear on the radio. You're not gonna hear like Deb Jux on mainstream radio, or at least like prime time. You're not gonna hear like well, you're definitely not gonna hear Necro. It's gonna be hard. That's like Necro is old school. I don't think he's doing anything new now, but the one that would know more is Tears. But it's good to keep those guys alive and help pay for their royalties if they're a part of BMI, ASCAP, and Sound Exchange and all the other stuff. Then when people play their stuff, they get paid, and we try to support. It's a lot of old school tracks right now. Never let a girl ever take me away the way that I do. You're alright. So yeah, my Mama Williams is gonna be having her birthday, and then she's gonna be very happy because she's the type that likes. She likes to be the center of attention. She likes to have a good time. She likes to party. Not like in the crazy sense, but she's brought up that she likes to do she's not the type that wants to be alone, secluded, being boring. She likes to have people over, playing cards, and having some wine, those kinds of things, and especially family. She's never been that. She said it herself. She's never been the type to have friends, but she always stuck close with family. So at least she gets to have the family, and that's a good thing. For some people aren't close with their family. But I guess it depends on the family that you start or the family that you're a part of. That's just how it is. And usually I have like a panel of people, and this time it's just going to be me solo recording. I should have brought out my portable microphone so I could do it, but my neighbors are probably going to be looking at me like this guy is walking around burning wood with a microphone in his hand. I wonder if he's like practicing or trying to be an actor. But regardless, we are here. Multitasking, trying to have some content and burning some wood for my private life while I'm getting my nature on and being outside and vitamin D. And also listening to some music on WESN. I'm connected everywhere, connected to a lot of things, so that's a good thing. I just need to have some more pineapple and papaya. It's good for the stomach, good for the health, and good to keep the yang up. Name that movie. Name that movie. There you go. It's good to keep the yang up. Name that movie. That movie in the comments below. Let me know. If you know, you know. But I think I was hankering for some like delivery or takeout yesterday. I wanted to get Uber Eats or something. I was thinking about pizza. I had pizza the night before. It was like a vegetable pizza with no cheese, which is what I like. But it was like in a personal pan, and I think it cost them like $20. It was good. It was filling for some reason, but I don't know. I think I got this spot that has like two 14-inch pizzas, 2 for $1, or something like that. But they charge for all the vegetables, and when I add the vegetables, it comes out to like $70. You get two 14-inch pizzas. But then again, I added two garlic rolls, so 2 orders of garlic rolls. It was like $12. But I don't know how many garlic rolls it comes with. I hope it comes with 12. No, it wouldn't be 12. It'll probably be like 6. But $70, is it worth it? I look at stuff like that. $70, is it worth it? Having like food for one day, maybe another day. Where $70, I could probably get a bunch of stuff at the grocery. Who am I kidding? Not a bunch of stuff, but considering the way I eat, it could be a bunch of stuff. With $70, if I'm just getting like some bare essentials, I can get. I already have rice. I already have beans. I can get me a nice bread and maybe some. What else can I get? I can get some greens. I don't have any greens. A couple of wraps. I can get some wraps. What I really would like is some sriracha sauce, or a new one anyway. I thought I bought one, but I can't find it for some reason. I don't know where it is. So give me some sriracha. Get some ginger ale. And give me some chips. because, you know, I'm a fat ass. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I could get some tofu again. I kind of made my own tofu the other day. The past week I made a teriyaki tofu. It was pretty good. It was pretty salty, but then again, I added a lot of salt to it. It probably would have been salted enough with the teriyaki sauce. It was a great value Walmart brand, so you know it's not like the best. It probably had a lot of sodium anyway. But that kind of thing was it was good, but it was salty. But I did one block, did the whole thing. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe I can start doing more of that. I found the General Tao sauce, so I might do that with the tofu. What else? And then we'll see what else I can pull up with. You know, I usually try my best not to waste money. I've been slowly. You know what's funny is that I slowly get rid of. Well, that's private. I shouldn't talk about that. But I'm trying to get better at my budgeting. Is the main point. I'm trying to get better at my budgeting. I gotta pay a lot because of the station, you know. And just when I think I have a heads up, you know, I got a bill that I gotta take care of, and these are bills that I can't. You know, this is something that I gotta take care of. I can't just let it go, or else it's gonna be a problem. So we'll see what I do. Plus, I've been wanting to go on a trip, but I mean, really though, I don't really need to. Like, there's just certain places that I want to go, or maybe just hang out with some people, you know. But I've gotten so used to, you know, not partying that it's not really a big deal. But I don't want it to be to the point where I get so used to it that I get socially awkward, and I'm already getting there. I think I get a little socially awkward, but we're working on it one day at a time. One day at a time. So we'll see. Some honorable mentions. I gotta make sure this fire keeps going. Oh man, this one has some nails in it. But we'll do what we can. It's burning into that wood nice and slow. And a lot of this is like wet because it rained. So, but we're doing what we can. We are doing what we can. One thing that I want to do is get back to my workout, man. I was doing daily workouts, and I should do it right now while I'm here instead of just talking about it. I said I was going to start the month of August, and I haven't. So maybe I should handle that instead of talking all this crap. Try to keep myself healthy. Well, that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm going to let you guys go, and that's going to be my episode. You guys can Check out our Patreon for some extra content. I'll probably release some extra content on there. Maybe some pictures of the wood burning and stuff like that. So make sure to go check it out. And hopefully you guys have a beautiful day or night wherever you're listening to this. I'm doing this on a shitty microphone, Bluetooth, so I hope it's coming in clear. You guys enjoy. Stay humble, stay hungry, and you'll always be blessed. Take care. Peace.